Nathan, where are we?
We're right by Solvang, California at Lake Cachuma.
That's right, here in California where Toyota flew us out here to drive what?
The 2014 Toyota Highlander.
And of course we have the limited edition, the top of the line as always, and that is coming up next
On the Fast Lane Car. This is a 3.5 liter V6 that Toyota's put in here, and it's beefy because it puts out 270 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque. Now there is a smaller engine that you can get, which is a 4-cylinder that puts out 185 horsepower. But in this particular case, it's a pretty big vehicle, so having this engine is awesome. And on top of that, it's hooked up to a rather smooth 6-speed automatic transmission.
Now the front-wheel drive version of the new Highlander starts at around $29,000 and goes all the way up to $39,000 when you get this uncompromisingly stuffed full of amenities with heated everything limited edition. Now that does include all-wheel drive, and if you get it configured right, that does include seating for 8 in a car that is basically a mid-size crossover. Pretty impressive.
Toyota tried to make this look like one of their trucks, and by doing that, what they did is they took the front end and they kind of made it meaner and manlier. And well, you know, I'm not exactly 100% sold on it, but the overall shape is pretty good. The back looks a little bit like a Pathfinder. From the sides, it looks beefier, bigger, and taller, which I think is exactly what they wanted, because they said, their words, they wanted to appeal to more men. Does it? Well, it's okay. As a dad, I'd say yes, it does. As a man, I'd say, well, no, actually, I'd rather have a 4Runner. And that's exactly the way they want it. There's a lot of headroom in the new Highlander, and even though the passenger seat only has a few adjustments compared to the driver's seat, it's still relatively comfortable, although I did whack my head getting out of here, so you have to kind of duck a little bit if you're tall and not bash your head. But fortunately, the rest of the interior, beautiful place to be. They're using better feeling materials, higher quality materials to make it feel like you're in a vehicle one step below a Lexus. Check this out. I love this feature. It's very simple, but a lot of people aren't doing it anymore. Automakers got rid of this. There's only a few that do it, and I like it because you can drop your stuff in there and you don't have to wait for bloody ever when you open the tailgate, which just goes so slow.
Yeah, Nathan, but do you fit?
Yes, I fit, baby. I fit all the way back in the way back.
How about if you put the third row seat up?
Well, if you put the third row seat up, then there's not a lot of room for me, but there is enough room for a piece of luggage.
All right, Nathan, we finally found a place that wasn't as windy as the lake. So on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, what do you give it?
I give it a, well, we got to get it up to Colorado before we actually give it that, because we've only been behind the wheel for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, if that much. And it's not fair to Toyota, and it's not fair to you. So come back when we get it in Colorado, we can give it a proper off-road test.
That's right, baby.
As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
Saying thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ciao. To give it a, this wind,
Yeah, the wind is really...
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, dude. Let's try one more.
Give it a second, let it die down.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's getting worse. Well.